Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your kettlebell tempo training workout. In today's workout, we are gonna work the entire body using a kettlebell. We're gonna get strength, we're gonna get mobility, we are gonna get your heart rate up for cardio, but we're gonna be working with tempo. So we're gonna slow down some sets, we're gonna change up our angles, all to challenge our body in new and different ways. We're gonna keep it back to basics with lower body, upper body, and core, and we'll throw in some swings in between. Are you ready? Let's do it. Go ahead and just join me with a little march. We're gonna get a quick warm up. We're going to keep the warm up short, mobility focused on raising that core body temperature. But of course, if you need more of a warm up, and some of us do, please get it on your own. We're gonna keep it just a few minutes. Same with our cool down. We will get some stretches at the end, but of course, please get more on your own. So tempo training, maybe you've already done my dumbbell tempo training. It is a fun way to increase what we call time under tension. Let's go flat back down and then round it up. So really roll through that spine. So increasing the time that our muscles are under that tension, under that load. It is a way to get progressive overload when you don't always have the way or the need to go heavier, right? You don't have to keep going heavier to see results to get progressive overload. There are many other ways, and we do a lot of them here. Round it up, open it up right here, big stretch. We do longer muscle endurance sets. We do a lot of back to basics. That's what we're doing a lot of this month. We do some HIIT. We do metabolic resistance training. All are ways to challenge your body for strength, for stamina, for mobility. But slowing down your tempo is a way to really build that strength, get that progressive overload without going a whole lot heavier. So most of what we do today, you can go heavy or medium to heavy. You may want to keep some lighter weights close by if you have a couple of options for kettlebells. So I've got my 3 right here. You use what's available to you. If you need to switch, let's turn it here. Drop that knee down. Up to you if you want to take those hands down too. Start through here. And then hold it here, drop it down if you can, reach it up. Let's just do a little rotation. If that's not right for you, you just keep it up top, but stretch out that hip flexor. And walk your hands through the center. Same thing, other side, start up top, drop it down. So I'll give you options, but they are gonna be longer sets where we're not gonna be working in intervals. So I know some of you like that, some of you don't. So you don't have to worry about the clock. I will worry about the clock. We're just gonna go for it. Everything is going to be roughly around 30 or 20 seconds before we switch it up. And just remember that it's also walk it through here, walk those feet in, and I just want you to pedal those feet for little hamstrings and then sit low in the squat. So we're going from here, little pedal, extension, sit low in the squat. If that's not right for you, you can do all of this up top and breathe. One more, pedal and breathe. If you can, walk it back to that high plank, just feeling that core rotate side to side to get that good mobility. If you need to be on your knees, and here. Walk your hands back and slowly roll it off. All right, team, tap and reach across. So we're gonna get right into it, getting that heart rate up. We will start with your basic goblet squat, all right? So back to basics is the name of the game today and really all of this month. So you can always just keep your regular pace or you can slow it down with me. So we'll start with our first round of regular reps, just like you would always do. And then we will add on as we go. And by add on, I mean slow it down or mix some things up. So you gotta kind of hang with me and pay attention, but I promise it's gonna go faster than it sounds. All right, shake everything out. Go ahead and grab a heavy to medium kettlebell. We're gonna hold it in the center. Remember, you can hold it here or you can flip it here, whatever is best for you. I'm gonna go medium, so I'm feeling my back a little bit today. but shoulders back, core engaged. Watch me once, you're just gonna sit low in that goblet squat. Drive it up, try to get low. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Drop it down and bring it up. Sit low and drive it up. As you're coming up, I really want you to focus on zipping up the core, connecting with the glutes, keeping the chest open. Remember, you are gonna get a little hinge forward, but what we're not doing is rounding in the back, right? That's why we wanna keep the eyes straight up and we're not hyperextending at the top. One more like this. Now let's slow it down. Down for 2. Take it down for 2. Take it up for 2. So we're gonna keep this goblet grip until we go to our 3s. Don't worry. Then we're gonna drop that weight low. So we feel it a little differently and we give our biceps and shoulders a little break. Let's get 4 more like this. Down for 2. Weight in the heels. Drive it up. I know it's tempting to want to come up. What I want you to think about is, how does that feel in your core? Do you feel your core having to stabilize a little bit more? I know I do. Last one. All right, bring that kettlebell down. We're gonna go down 3, up 1. Here we go. Down 3, 2, 1. Drive it up. If you can, touch the floor with that kettlebell. You're still getting low. 3, 2, drop the hips, and up. 3, 2, can we reverse it? Down 1, up 3, it's slow. Here we go. Down regular, take it up 3, 2, I know, that's the hardest one. Take it down, up 3, 2, 1, 2 more. Take it down, up 3, 2, 1. Last one, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Give your hands a little break. Bend your knees. Shake that out. That is what we're looking at. So feel how that feels in your heart rate, in your body, in your muscles. Now let's do the same thing with a bent over row, but we're gonna mix it up. So we're gonna go right side, left side. We'll get some core in between. We're gonna take it here. We're gonna slow it down. Then, just like we did with our dumbbells, we're gonna go up and out, in and down. So no 3 counts. 1, regular speed, up for 2, down for 2, and then up and out to really feel those back muscles. So go ahead and stagger, flat back, arm out if you want, hinge it, 3, 2, 1. You've got your regular row for 8, so it looks like this. Squeeze, drop it down. Squeeze, drop it down. Staggered in the feet. If it feels better for you to be here or to put a hand on the bench or knee on the bench, that's okay too. Squeeze, elbow right up. Let's go up for 2 from the ground. Pull up, 2, down for 2. If you want to drop it all the way to the ground, you can. Just make sure we're not rounding in the back when we do that. We're dropping the knee. Up, 2, down. We got 4 more. 4, yes, 3, last 2, 2, keeping that back flat, so shoulders pulled back. 1, all right here, we're going up, out, in, and down. Take it up, elbow out, in, and down. So controlled. If you don't have good control going out, you just keep that regular row. If you can, squeeze, squeeze tight, and down. 4 more, I know. We feel that back, that low back, so just think of that core connecting along with that row. 2 more, up, out, in, last one. And relax, stretch that out. I want you to tap in front and swing those arms, right? Because we feel that back, right? Little stretch right through here. Before we get that other side, your hand that had the row, we are gonna take it to a low windmill. We'll go low windmill each side. We'll go high windmill after the other row, all right? I want you to have low and high so you can focus on the differences of both. We're keeping it slow the whole way like we would with a windmill anyway. So let's take it here. Kettlebell is going down the front of the leg. Reach that arm up. If this doesn't feel good for you, just keep it body weight. Here we go. So our kettlebells are already a slow set. There's some moves, kettlebells, deadlift, that we never really want to rush. We always want to have, feel that stretch, really lengthen to the top. We always want to have good form and good pacing no matter what we do, but some moves we really want to be extra deliberate about how slow we are with them. Last two. Get that stretch. I know, working the obliques. And switch. So we're getting the core in between, so our backs get a little break. Take that arm up. You might have a little more tightness in one side. I know I do. Look, it's a little harder. Let's take it down for two. Up for two, really our regular pacing. Remember, we're driving the hips to the back. Spot that hand at the top. We'll spot the bell in the second round if you want, and then feel that oblique. So you get a nice good stretch on the way down, obliques on the way up. We got 4. Breathe. I know, 3. Ooh. 2. Last one. And relax. All right, so whatever hand that is should be your hand to row. We're gonna stagger it here. We're gonna hinge again. Regular row. Up for 2, down for 2. Up, out, in, and down. So shake everything out. Let's get it done. Back to basics. Hinge it. Pull those shoulders back. We call that packing the shoulders. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Regular. Up and down. So my hips and my shoulders stay square. What I'm not doing is twisting. You can have this hand out if you want a nice flat back. And here. Yes, team. Slow it down. Up for 2 if you want to go from the ground. Up, 2, down, 2. Again, if you need a little extra support, hand on the wall, hand or knee on a bench or a chair. Up, 2, down, up. Squeeze that elbow in. I know, 4 more. 4. Breathe. Core for support, especially as we get tired and that low back wants to kick in. Really support it. 1 more. All right, team, here we go. We're going up, out, in, and down. Now again, if you don't feel like you have this stability, you feel like you're gonna twist, then I want you just to keep a regular row to finish it out. But again, feel that core. There's a reason we did those windmills when we did it. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, last one. Boom, ha, shake them out again. The good news is, team, is that this is essentially a no repeat workout. Once we are done with something, we are done with something. So whatever hand you have the kettlebell in, we're going other one up top. We're gonna go with that high windmill. If you don't wanna do a high windmill, you do what we just did with a low windmill. Only 1 set of 8 of each, already slow, power it up, hinge it. We've got 8. At your own pace, or you just switch when I switch. Down, and up, whoo, breathe. Ah, I know. There we go. 4, we're gonna let a standing core, and get some core down on the ground. 2, last one, straight up, spot the bell. Yes. Switch it to that other side, whatever you need to do to get there, whether that's low or high. Power it up. Let's do it. Down 2. And up. Woo! Love a windmill. But the point is to go slow, to go controlled. You get that stretch through your back and your side, but it is an oblique exercise. It is shoulder mobility. It's also a hinge. So we're sneaking in that hinge pattern that we know and love. Yes. 1 more. And relax. All right, team, so set that kettlebell to the side. We're gonna go into a deadlift. Let's get a little stretch after that. Deadlift and then into a swing. So our deadlift is our prep for our swing. Again, this is another one of those movements. Try to get a heavier kettlebell if you can, or heavy dumbbells. Deadlift is another one that we're automatically gonna take slow, so think down for 2, up for 2. Kettlebell right down in the center, soft bend in the knees, hinge, and bring it up. Zip up in the core, not hyperextending. Again, all prep for your swing, but let's start with the deadlift for 30 seconds, shoulders back. Here we go. Down for 2, up, and squeeze. So there's no real regular speed at this. But again, we just did those windmills. I really want you to connect with your core at the top of this deadlift. And then when we add that swing in, can you feel it? Can you feel the difference? We just worked that core. We're going nice and slow. That's what I love about back to basics. So we can really focus on everything activating, everything working together. Let's get one more. All right, team, so you can keep exactly that. You can keep that deadlift, give your hands a little break, or take it to a swing. Then we grab some water, we go into our next round. All right, so power up, let it drop, or deadlift, hinge it, power up. Let's take it here. Shoulders back, deadlift if that's better for you today. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Let it drop. Remember, I will always remind you, be where you are today. That means maybe the swing is a better option for you. Maybe it's the deadlift. This is your workout, so you do you. I want you to be challenged, but in a way that's good for you. Push into the feet. Lock it out at the top. Connect with that core. Remember, zip up that core as we lock out the glutes, the hamstrings, the back. Arms are just along for the ride. 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Grab some water, team. Woo, right? And let's, here it is. Let's take it to circuit 2. I know that felt like a lot, but your first round was your longest because we had a lot of right side, left side. All right, team, legs get a little break. We're gonna take it with just a press. So medium to heavy dumbbells, or medium to heavy kettlebell. We're gonna start regular. We're gonna go up 2, down 2. We're gonna go up triceps, and then we're gonna go triceps, down 2, up 2. So, see what I did there? Regular press and triceps, slow triceps, all right? So pick something that is good for that. If you're not comfortable going over your head with triceps, you just keep that press. All right, so core's engaged. You can be here, you can be staggered. Let's start with our regular press. Here we go, up and down. So you do not have to be straight up, but it's not 45, all right? But what I don't want is that, right? So if you need to put one foot back, squeeze, whoo, breathe. Let's slow it down. Up for 2, up, 2, down for 2, up. Think about shoulders, chest, and all those accessory muscles in our arms. If it's better to be here, or if it's better to be here, you do you. Up. Whoo, that's a little tougher, right? Up. 2 more. Core and arms. Breathe for a second. Up, triceps. Watch me right here. So up, behind the head, up and down. Here we go. Join me. Elbows in. So we're gonna isolate the back of those arms. Again, if you don't feel comfortable here, you just keep your press. Because we're getting a lot of chest and shoulders and tries, and we're gonna do some things on the mat. 2, take it up, behind your head, elbows in. As we get tired, those elbows wanna go out, pull them in tight, and extend up. 2 more, up, burn, last one. All right, team, can you slow it down? Triceps, here we go, down for 2. If that starts to feel like too much, like it is for me, I'm gonna go a little lighter. 2 more is all we need. Down, slow, triceps, slow. And relax. Yes, team, bringing out all my kettlebells today. Shake that out. Woo. Reach your arms across, and we're gonna go into some lower body. Just thought we'd start with upper since we just did that swing. Woo. Shoulders and tri, I'm feeling it. All right, team, so we're gonna hold a heavy kettlebell on the opposite side. We're going forward lunge. Then we're going down, 2, up, pop out of it. So I wanna add a little power, but if that is not right for you, you take it to a stationary lunge or reverse. You do what is best for you. Opposite hand, you got it in your left hand, you're stepping forward. You can also have it between two hands. You can also keep the body weight, but let's do it. Here we are. I got my heavy one, down and up. So I know some people, the forward lunge does not feel good on your knees, and that's okay. You can take it reverse or stationary. Just take it here and up, whatever is best for you. And then same thing when we slow it down, I really want you to find what's good for you. Here we go. Going down, 2, up, power back if you can. Down, 2, up, whoo, I know, ha! My hand is really feeling the heaviness. This is my swinging kettlebell. 2 more, because then we're gonna take it stationary. We got something fun coming. And breathe, stationary. All right, I want you to find that good position. Watch me. 3, 2, cross under, push it up. If that's too much balance, you just take it down. If you can, 3, 2, cross under, and up. Looks like this. 3, 2, kettlebell right behind the foot, and up. Feel that glute, feel that core. 3, 2, reverse it. Down 1, up 3, 2, bring it back. Down and cross, 3, this foot has the control. If you don't feel like you have that stability, remember your core is supposed to be working hard, then you just take it regular. Ha, I think I wasn't doing that right, but that is okay. Oh man, who's feeling that? Hamstrings, outer thighs, all through. I know, team. Let's stretch it out right here. There's that heart rate, right? All right, now you know what we're doing. Let's get that other side, because then we're on the mat, team. We're gonna take it stepping forward. Again, if you feel too rushed, or if you feel like that's not feeling good, your knees, your hips, regular lunge, stationary lunge, reverse lunge is all fine. Who I can feel holding that heavy one. Let's get it done. Stepping forward, down for 2, up for 2, down 3 with that little cross under, and up. So a little bit of core and a lot of outer thigh. In 3, 2, 1, right here. Step it forward, step it back. So it is okay to hinge a little bit. What it's not is it's not a deadlift, right? Ooh, but felt that. But hinge forward, bring that kettlebell right by the front of your foot. Don't rush it. Step forward on those train tracks, hip distance. 1 more. Down for 2, here we go. Down, 2, up, push out of it. Down, 2, up, drive out of it. Again, you can go reverse, you can keep it stationary, just like this. We're step into it, step back out of it. 2 more. Hand up, core engage, chest open. Ha! All right, find that good stance. You're going down for 3, crossing under. 3, 2, cross, bring it up. Woo! 3, 2, cross. If that's too much balance, hold on to something or go regular. 1 more, down 3. Drop that back knee, get into it. All right, this one's harder. Down 1, up 3. Here we go. Don't rush it. Down 1, up 3, 2, 1. Yes. Down, up 3, 2, burn. Ha! Down, up 3, 2, ha! Last one. 3, 2, rotate out. Oh man, legs. Grab some water, team, if you want it. Meet me down on your back on the mat. Let's get some core, let's get some upper. All right, medium kettlebell, maybe not your swinging one. Woo! Although I should try, I'm on a roll here. All right, team, back to basics. Close grip press, all right? We're gonna start with a little bit of core, and then we're gonna add some upper. So what I want is holding the weight either at your chest or above, if that feels okay. And we're gonna start with some little heel taps. Then we'll go from there. Then we'll add a press, then we'll put some things together. So just listen to my cues. If that is not right for you, if you're modifying, take it to a bridge or find what's best for you. All right, team, so weight up or weight at your chest or no weight. Bring the feet up into tabletop, tilt the pelvis, little pelvic tuck, wrap that core in, and little heel taps. Here we go. Nice and slow. This is where I really want you to focus on that core engagement. Even if you're doing the bridge, tilt the hips towards the ribs, right? Little pelvic tuck. Coming to tabletop, which is 90 degrees, right? So we're not bringing them in too much, not yet. Right. All right, team, one more. Your feet are gonna go out for 2, in, little lift. Out for 2, in, little lift. You can be right there. Ooh, and breathe. Keeping the weight up top, I want you to push into that kettlebell. Or if you're here, push in to that kettlebell. Yes, you can. Out, 2, in, little lift. If you're doing the bridge, you're just slowing it down. And breathe. Yes, team, we're gonna go 3, 2, 1. Press it up. 3, slowly lower down. Everything in. 3, 2, 1. Press. 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. We're going out, then come in. 3, 2, 1. Very controlled with your core. 3, 2, 1. Out and down. Up and in. 3, 2, 1. Do you feel that core? 3, 2. 2 more like that. Out. 3, 2. Last one. Good. So you can rest those feet down if you want, and just a regular press. We went opposite this time, right? We started slow with that press. We added the core. Breathe. There we go. Elbows are in, so we're getting that tricep no matter what we do. You can have your feet in tabletop if you want. Up for 2, down for 2, or down, 2, up, down. Drop the heels if you want. Both heels together. Breathe. I know this is a long set, but we're almost done. Then we're gonna swing. 2 more. Down, 2, up. Last one. Oh, I know I promised you back to basics, and then we threw in that compound movement. Stretch those arms up onto your feet. Relax your back because we are gonna swing. All right, team, up onto your feet. Again, your choice, deadlift or swing, but we're not doing the deadlift all together like we did before. Let's just go into whichever is best for you. Woo, I came up too fast. Make sure, give yourself a second, get centered. I know that core is feeling it, so I really want you to concentrate on that. Open up that chest. Your arms don't have to do any work on this, but I do want you to keep that back tight as we hinge and as we lock out. All right, grab that kettlebell or dumbbells, deadlift or swing. We got 30 seconds. Hinge it. We're gonna pull it back, drive it up, right here. Let it drop. Using my breath to know when to lock out. Remember, I'm not arching at the top. I know sometimes we feel the need to hyperextend to really lock out those glutes and hamstrings, but we're coming straight. Let it drop. Straight. Let it drop. Yes, you can. 10 seconds. Good form, especially as we're tired, but you can do it. We got 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Pedal your feet, stretch your back, grab some water. This is it, team. All right. We're gonna take it to back to basics bicep curl. We're gonna start slow. We're gonna come up 2, down 2, and we're gonna cross it. Then we're gonna add a little curtsy with it, but just alternating, all right? We're gonna finish it out strong. Something medium to heavy. If you feel more comfortable with dumbbells, go with dumbbells. But zip up that core, which you should already be feeling, and let's get it done. Here we go, up regular and down. And again, with this bicep curl, it's like our triceps and our press. One foot back if you feel like you're arching your back. Core is engaged, we're not here, we're not here. And you can hold the grip here, or you can go here. You'll feel the difference. Either way. One more. Up for two, little diagonal. Up, cross, down to center. Up, cross, feel that? I know. Up, cross. 4 more, just like this. 4, 3, yes. 2, last one. All right, here we go. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Power it up. 3, 2, get low, power it up. If that's not right for you, you just tap behind. 3, 2, or keep it stationary. Switch it. Let's go down 1, up 3, 2, 1. It's a little tricky, I know. Down 1, up 3, 2. 2 more. Down 1, 3, 2, burn. Take it here. 3, 2. Stretch it out. So we're here, team. We're gonna stay here. We're gonna take it nice and wide. We're gonna cross our side lunge, handing off that kettlebell or keeping it stationary. If your hands need a break, you can do it body weight, but let's cross it. Watch me one time. Here, stationary. To here, I want you to take that arm up, even back, so you get that stretch. Here we go. Cross and up. Cross and up. Shift your weight. Get it low. I know. Side lunges can get a little tricky, so I want you to think, shift your weight. Hang out down there for a second. Breathe. Yes. Here we go. We got 4, 3, 2. Last one. All right, team, watch me. We're going 3, 2, 1. Step it up. Join me. We're gonna go all on one side. 3, 2. If that's too much for your brain, stay stationary. Stay low. And up. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Boom. 3, 2, 1. Other side right here. Step into it. Here we go. 3, 2. Don't let that confuse you. You can always just do a regular side lunge, but instead of a tempo, it's a little pulse, 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 and up. In those hips, in those glutes. 3, 2, 1. One more. Ha. Yes. Yes. And breathe. All right, team, kettlebell down right through here. Shake that out. Woo. Roll those hips. Let's take it to a high plank. We're almost there, team. So high plank here. We are going to take it just with a little cross knee to start, and then side knee, all right? So I'm gonna take you through it. If you wanna just do a bird dog to modify, that works too. Here we go. Take the knees across, towards the kettlebell, right? Across. Stay lifted. Once you get a little tuck of the pelvis, right? So right through here, whoo. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna drop down to those elbows. So I want you to walk yourself back, make sure you're away from that kettlebell. We're here. Now we're gonna bring the knees to the side, keeping it slow. If that doesn't feel good for you from your elbows, you can take it from your hands, or you can put one knee down and just get the stretch. Here we go, finish it out, team. Cross and up, cross. Trying to get that hip mobility while we're also getting those obliques. I know. Stay lifted, stay center. Yes. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch it back. Yes, team, up onto your feet really quickly. Let's get one last swing. Ooh, come up slowly. Grab that heavy kettlebell, swing or deadlift. I know you're tired. I want you to dig deep. Give me what you got for this last 30 seconds. If you need to, if you want to deadlift, if you can go for the swing with good form, let's do it. Then we're cooling it down. Shoulders back, core wrapped. This is it. Here we go, prep it. 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds, let it drop. Power it up, let it drop. What do you got? I know there's a little gas left in the tank. Let's fire it up. Lock out at the top, push into those feet. Squeeze in your core. Shoulder blades pulled in. Arms are relaxed. Lots of power, lots of strength. It is in you, and we are unleashing it. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Pedal your feet. Oh man, team. So I want you to hang out here, either hands on the kettlebell or hands on the ground, whatever is better for you. Pedal those feet. Get that little back stretch. Woo. Walk your feet in, come up, hands on top, roll through your back. We're gonna keep this cool down pretty short, so please make sure that you get more on your own. Slowly roll it up, take those hands up and over. And make sure you leave me a comment, let me know, how do you feel? I hope you feel strong, I hope you feel powerful, you are all of those things. Do you like tempo training? I know it's always challenging for me, but it always goes quicker than I think it will. And my muscles feel it, and they feel it the next day. Woo! Let's get a little fingertips down, let your head drop. Again, make sure you get a few more stretches, maybe some foam rolling, making sure also that you're getting your mobility and flexibility work throughout the week. Quick little quad stretch. Either just tilt your hip forward, hand on the wall, or 1 foot up. Be sure, leave me a comment, leave me a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can keep making these workouts for you. And if you're not already, please join us in the BodyFit by Amy app for the BodyFit Athletic Club. That is where you get all the extras, an amazing community, your trainer, your dietitian, your nutrition plan, your Q&As, your live streams, all of that right there. So check us out. Let me know if you have any questions below. And thank you so much for joining me today. 1 big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your kettlebell tempo training workout. Great job, everybody.